The New York College English Association has as its motto, one of the tenets, that it should encourage scholarship among professors at all levels, four-year colleges, two-year colleges like the community school, and actually anyone who teaches English or English-related subjects may be a part of it. Administrators also are a part of it. And people who are what we call independent scholars, yeah, they are actually one serves on the board. They may present papers. We meet at least twice a year. And we meet upstate, downstate. For us, downstate, we laugh a lot because for those upstate, Albany is downstate, and that's always a big joke. After our meeting, our board meeting, there's usually this conference I just mentioned. It usually attracts people from all over the world. For instance, the first one I sponsored, which was held here at BMCC, was one on violence. It was called Anatomy of Violence, and it attracted people from many different countries, including Australia. Unfortunately, because we came after 9/11, some of these people were not allowed to enter the United States. Some of it was because of their own particular politics. A very interesting conference. I've been with NICEA for several years. After about 2 years as a member, I was offered a position on the board. And I served on the board for about, I can't remember exactly how long, but I finally became the vice president and then eventually the president. BMCC has had NICEA here for 2 conferences, both of which I chaired. We had people from BMCC presenting papers, not only at those 2, but at other conferences. We had a great response from the BMCC community. Sadie Bragg was most supportive. What does this mean for BMCC? I think it's important that BMCC be seen as the sort of institution that can, head up associations like NICEA. NICEA is pretty important. There are not I don't want to say it incorrectly, but not every state has an affiliate of CA. And NICEA has served for many years as one of the beacons of CA. And I'm not trying to minimize any other part of CA. But it is very nice to have, a community college person as the president. And I think that it's a feather in the cap for BMCC. During my tenure, I would like to see one thing above all. I would like to see a greater connection between this community college, and I'm only going to talk about my own, and the four-year colleges that serve, particularly on the board of NICEA, and these are colleges like Nazareth, Utica, Bonaventure, and so on. I would like to see a connection between the students of this college and the students of those colleges, which are so different to our really pretty urban school. What else? I would like to see board members work on specific programs, and we already start with that. One that I'm pushing hard for one particular member to develop is a faculty development program for young faculty, young professors who are joining the association or who just want to come to that particular workshop during that conference. It's time for us to pass on our experience.